cha-cha. Ooh, little mama, how did she like sriracha, yeah. I be thuggin', I ride around with the cha-cha, yeah. Put the beam on his fit and now it's a crop top, yeah. I know she like me, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you guys can tell by the title, I am doing a pregnancy update. And today, I was just looking around for my phone, but I'm recording on my phone. So I am 7 months today. Today is the 25th. So it officially makes me 7 months. 2 more months to go. It's getting real, like, so I'm 28 weeks to be exact. So, excuse me. So I'm in the 3rd trimester. Yo, this is my last trimester. I'm scared. I'm scared of labor, obviously. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared to go into labor, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be I feel it's gonna be exciting too. Like, knowing after I get past that pain, my son gonna be here. It's like, okay. But so yeah, so I just wanted to do a little update for you guys because I haven't done one since, I don't think I've ever done a pregnancy update. I think I just did a I know I did a pregnancy Q&A. I did a how I found out I was pregnant, and I think I just told like a few of my symptoms in there. But other than that, I never really did like a pregnancy update. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna show you my bump. That's how we're gonna start this video off. Oh shoot. So this is my 28-week belly. He getting big, y'all. He is getting big. So I recently just had a 4D ultrasound, and he is the cutest, chubbiest, looking just like his daddy, little baby. I'm gonna show you guys towards the end of this video, so stay tuned if y'all want to see baby Katai face and the 4D ultrasound. So a few things, a few symptoms that I guess that I've been having lately. For some reason, y'all, okay, so I don't know if you guys watched my last video, but I went to Virginia to visit my brother. And I don't know if it was like the plane ride or like, I don't know what it was, but basically ever since I came back from that trip, my ribs, like my bottom rib has been hurting so bad. And my mom was like, oh, maybe he's kicking you in the ribs, but I personally don't feel like the kicks in the ribs. It just hurts. So I don't know if that has something to do with being uncomfortable on the plane or the baby, but my ribs hurt. Like, it makes it hard. Like, it makes it hard to walk, and it makes it hard to getting out of my bed is the hardest thing. Like, rolling over is the hardest thing. Like, you know how like when you usually roll over, it's just like a quick little boom. When you're pregnant, you need to roll over. It takes like 5 different steps. You gotta go boom, move your legs, go over again. It's just a lot, and that's uncomfortable. But so symptoms I've been having is my back or my ribs has been hurting. My feet, I think my feet are starting to swell up. Like, I wasn't sure because my feet, the top of my foot was like hurting, and I'm like, I didn't even know your foot could hurt right there. But I'm like looking at them, I'm like, babe, like, is my feet swollen? And he's like, yeah, relax your feet. I'm like, they is relaxed. And he's like, dang, they is swollen. So I guess he thought I was trying to flex them or something. So I think my feet is starting to swell up. My feet are starting to swell up. I'm getting a little bit of stretch marks. I know it's normal. I'm pregnant. I'm creating a human. But I didn't want to get any stretch marks. But your girl is getting a little bit. Just a few. It's not like, they're not dark. It's like really light. Like, you could barely see. So I'm trying to keep it maintained under control. I'm hungry. Like, I didn't even know, like, I could eat a whole meal. My stomach could feel tight as ever, but I'm like, I'm hungry. So I could eat like snacks. I could eat snacks all day long. I could eat after I eat. Like, I could literally eat all day. Like, if there's something in front of me to eat that I like, I'm gonna eat it. It's like I can't get full. So, and that's probably why he's so fat, y'all. he looks so chubby. Like his cheeks look like he got acorns, like a chipmunk with acorns in his cheeks. That's how they look. I can't wait to meet him. So I'm trying to think of other symptoms. So I'm hungry all the time. My stomach is definitely getting bigger. Like if y'all watch almost every video I post, I show you guys a belly update, and it's big now. My stomach is big. My back hurts. It's hard to roll over. What else? Symptom wise, I haven't really. I'm tired though. I'm tired. It's like I'm back in the first trimester almost type of feeling. How tired I am. Like I could sleep and eat all day. That's basically what I do. Sleep and eat. But so recently, you guys, I went to Virginia on the 17th. So I went to Virginia on the 17th, and then on the 18th in the morning, I started spotting. So if you know me, you know I started panicking. I'm like, what's going on? Like, it was like barely anything, and it was only when I wiped, but still, like, you're not supposed to bleed. I mean, it could be normal sometimes, but like after intercourse or I forgot other reasons it said, but I wasn't doing none of that at the time. So I don't know why I was spotting. So I'm like, okay, so what's going on, whatever. Tell my parents, tell my mom. She's like, I should be fine, just like, you know, don't do too much, whatever. And then throughout that day, it like kind of left, whatever. And then it was like only when I wiped, but it'd only be a little bit. And on the 19th, I'm still in Virginia, mind you. So I'm scared on top of me spotting already, like, or whatever. But I'm also scared, like, I can't have this baby in Virginia. Yeah, okay, so, also, I'm 28 weeks, so if the baby was to come out right now, he has a 90% chance of surviving. So that's really good. But I'm like, I still don't want him to be a preemie baby at all. No, he needs to stay in there until it's ready for him to come out. Time for him to come out. But I'm like, I can't have this baby in Virginia. For one, Andre wasn't there. For two, I was only 27 weeks in like 4 days or something like that. So he would have to be in the hospital for months until basically till May. So I'm like, so he gonna be in this Virginia hospital until May. Andre not out here. We don't live out here. Like, we're gonna have to come out here and live here for like 2 like, you know, I'm like panicking, like, please, like, I cannot have you in Virginia. So on the 19th, it got like a little worse. So I'm like, that's why I'm like a freak. Like, you know, I'm like, she's like, they were trying to tell me, like, you know, it's okay, it's okay. So then on the 20th, I want to say on the 21st, no, I got my days mixed up. I went to Virginia on the 17th, but that same night, I think I started bleeding. No. Okay, one of the, y'all, it's either the 18th and 19th I was bleeding, and the 20th and the 21st it stopped. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool. And I came back on the 21st, so I was gonna tell my doctor. I came back the 21st at like 6, and my doctor's office was closed. So I was gonna call her the next day and tell her, like, you know, I've been spotting, like, what do you recommend I do, whatever. But before the next day even came, so this is like the 21st, I just came back home from Virginia, and it's like 4 in the morning. It's like 4:40 in the morning, and I went to the bathroom and I wiped, and it was there again. So mind you, it stopped for 2 days. So it stopped for 2 days. So I'm like, okay, I'm good, like, you know, but I'm gonna still tell my doctor. But then it came back, and I'm like, you know, I wasn't gonna be able to sleep, because now that I know that I'm out here where I live and I could do something about it, I'm like, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Like, you know, like, I'm just gonna go to the doctor. So Andre wasn't here because he be acting weird. He don't be trying to sleep with me. Andre, yeah, we don't live together. I don't know if y'all know that, but me and Andre don't live together yet. I still live with my parents, and he's still with his parents, but he's over here all the time, and he spends the night a lot. But that night he decided not to spend the night with me, with his raggedy self. So anyway, I had to call him, like, babe, like, I'm spotting again. I'm telling Andre, like, this whole time, whatever. But I'm like, babe, I'm spotting again. Like, I'm finna go to the doctor. And so I tell my mom, like, I'm finna go to the doctor, whatever. And then, so I pick up Andre, don't mind my nail. But I pick up Andre and we're going to the women's pavilion. And as you know, Andre cannot come in the room with me unless I'm in labor. And so I'll go in there and I tell them like I've been bleeding or I've been spotting and whatever. Like, you know, they ask you like, oh, how many weeks are you? Whatever, all that good stuff. So they put me on the belt. It's like the belt that you that they have on during labor to check the baby's heartbeat and to check if you're having contractions. So the lady was like, usually when, well, not usually, but like around this time when women are spotting, then they could be going into labor, have contractions, whatever. So they wanted to make sure I wasn't going into labor, having contractions. So I was on there for a cool minute. She left me on there for like, she left the belt on for like 10-15 minutes. And then she came back to check my cervix. The tool that she used to check my cervix was almost like a pap smear tool. It hurted so bad. I was not expecting that. I'm just over here trying to breathe, take deep breaths in. She's trying to talk to me while it's inside. I'm like, like, girl, get this out of me. So, but basically, so, dang, y'all, I'm just looking at my stretch marks. It's okay. It's okay. So basically, she came in and was like, okay, so you're not having any contractions, so I'm going to check your cervix. And then I guess she forgot something, I don't know. So she walked out and then she came back in, and when she came right back in, I had a contraction. So she was like, oh, you just had a contraction. She was like, okay, so I'm still gonna just check you really quick or whatever. So she checks me and she was like, yeah, it's a little blood, a little bit of bleeding. My cervix is irritated, but my cervix is also closed. So that's really good. So that means like you're not trying to come out. But I had a contraction. So I'm thinking this whole time that I only had one contraction, right? So but they're still monitoring me. So I'm laying there for like, I didn't leave the hospital. I got to the hospital at like 5:20, 5:30. I didn't leave till like 8 in the morning. So I was on that little belt, the contraction belt thing, for a cool minute. So, but when I'm on there, I'm thinking I'm not having any contractions, right? But I hear the nurse say my name. So when I hear her say my name, I get off my phone and I start listening. And she's talking to my doctor, or my doctor's backup. And she was like, I guess the doctor asked my nurse, have I been having contractions? And I heard her say, yeah, she just had 2 back to back. And then she had another one 5 minutes ago. I'm like, huh? I thought I was only having 1 contraction. I was not feeling it. Like, the one I did feel, it was the Braxton Hicks, like how I be feeling them when I'm at home, like my stomach gets real tight. But all the other ones, I'm like, I'm not feeling nothing. So I'm like, okay. So that made me nervous. I'm like, I guess I've been having more. I'm telling Andre, telling my mom, telling my sister, like, I guess she's saying that I've been having more contractions than what I thought. So I'm still just laying there, and then another lady comes in and she moves me to the ultrasound room. She like pushes me on, like, while I'm laying on the bed, and she pushes me into the ultrasound room. She does his little ultrasound. She said everything looks good, and then she had to do the I don't know the term, like the real term for it, but the vaginal ultrasound, where it's like a little stick piece and it goes inside your vagina and they check the ultrasound. They were doing everything I'm scared of. I was scared to do that because it looked like it hurt. I was scared to do that little cervix thing because that one for sure hurted. But the vagina ultrasound one, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt that bad. So, but she said my cervix is closed, so they pushed me back into the room. But I was having contractions. So, okay, no, my bad. Before I went to the ultrasound room, they gave me a shot to stop my contractions from coming. So I got a shot like in the back of my arm, and it was burning. Like, the shot itself didn't hurt, but the medicine was like, it burned, and the medicine makes you jittery. So I'm just in there like shaking, like I could barely move my leg. Like, I mean, like my leg, like, you know, it felt like I just got done working out with my legs. When I tried to like walk, or like when I had to like lift my legs up for the ultrasound, they was shaking as if they was like sore, like I just got done working out. So they took me to the ultrasound, and they was closed. It was good. But so I don't know, TMI, pregnancy girl things y'all need to know. It's a little update. So when they took me back to the room, they put that belt back on me, and then I started having like period cramps. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. It felt like period cramps, but I don't know if it was because they were keep putting like they put that cervix thing inside me, they put that vagina ultrasound thing inside me. So I'm like, maybe it's because they putting all this stuff inside me, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's like hurting down there like a period, but I don't know. So then the lady comes back after the one shot, and she was like, are you still like feeling anything? I'm like, yeah. I was like, I feel like I got like cramps. She was like, well, we can still give you another shot. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So then they gave me another shot in this arm, the same shot. So with that shot, it's supposed to stop your contractions. They can only give you 2, and if the 2 doesn't work, then they admit you to like the room, like a labor and delivery room, or they just admit you, to help the baby not want to come out. So they gave me another shot, and that one like worked. I didn't start feeling nothing. And then my doctor ended up coming, and she was saying that my cervix is closed, and that's really good. So I wasn't in preterm labor, just having like baby contractions. And she asked me if I've been drinking water. I said yes. She said how many. I told her. She said that's not enough. So, and that's probably the reason I was having contractions, y'all, was because the girl was not drinking enough water. So thanks to my lovely sister, she let me borrow this her water bottle, and this is a half a gallon. When you're in your 3rd trimester, you're supposed to, I don't know if it's when you're in your 3rd or when throughout your whole pregnancy, you're supposed to be drinking a gallon of water a day. So I have to drink 2 of these a day. So I've been drinking 2 of these. She said yes, that's mostly why I was having contractions, because of my water intake wasn't enough. And when they released me, they put me not on bed rest, but I can't do no housework. I can't have intercourse, no breast stimulation, no child rearing. I guess I can't pick up kids. And I think that's it. So I really can't do nothing fun. No, but so I can't really do nothing. So I go back to see my doctor on the 2nd. So I'm gonna ask her how much longer do I have to basically be on bed rest. And it basically feels like I am on bed rest because Andre don't let me do nothing. My mama don't really let me do nothing. So I just lay in bed all day. Like, Andre, y'all know I love shopping. Andre gonna take me to Burlington, but he was like, no, we can't do that. You need to be resting. Like, take me to Burlington. The heck? So, but yeah, so that's my little pregnancy update. That was scary. That was a scary moment. So I'm like, he's just too early. Like, it's just way too early for him to come out. Like, yeah, he has a good survival rate, but he will have to be in the NICU for a really long time, and I can't see my baby like that. Like, it would break me. He's kicking me right now. Oh, his kicks have been getting so strong. I know I probably say that every video when I talk about him, but they're getting really strong and more consistent. He likes to kick. I feel like he likes to kick more in the mornings now, but like early morning, like 8 in the morning, all the way to like throughout the day. But like it's like 8 in the morning to like 10, and then like he'll stop, and like if I eat, then he'll go again. But like, he'll stop. But mostly at like 8 in the morning, and I wake up sometimes at 8 because he lets me know that we're hungry. I can wake up at 8 starving, like starving. Like, I can't go back to sleep unless I get food in my stomach now. Okay? But yeah, you guys, so that was just a little life update. Your girl quit her job. Period. I'm out of that toxic, raggedy place with that raggedy little manager. Okay? Like, I don't gotta deal with that no more. Your girl is free from all that stress. I would literally go to work, y'all, angry, so angry because of the people there and the situations that was going on. It'll literally make me angry, and I'm like, you know what, like, for one, I don't need this job. I don't. It's Taco Bell. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not my career. I don't plan on being there for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't need this job. 2, my son is more important than anybody else. So the fact that when I walk into this job, I'm angry all the time, he can feel me being angry, and that's not good at all. Like, you shouldn't be like stressed or mad or nothing while you're pregnant. And throughout my whole pregnancy, I've been happy. It's been easy, but that job is the only thing that was making me like really upset and mad and stressed. So now that's out of my life, cut out of my life. We happy now, and I look crazy with my feet. My belly's so big. We happy now, we stress free, and we live in life. And that's just that on that. So yeah, you guys, so your girl does not work right now. I'm not going to go back to work. I am going to be a stay-at-home mother until I feel like I want to go back to work. But as of now, yeah, I'm not gonna go to work. Maybe when he's like, I have a plan. I just kind of hard to know exactly when everything's gonna happen because of Corona. But I'm waiting for schools to be back like in person, so I can start going to vet school, a vet assistant school, like a community, not a community college, but like, what is those schools called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the one that's only like 8 months or like a year, so I could become a vet assistant. And that is my plan. The next time I go back to a job, I'll be a vet assistant, period. So yeah, you guys, and then I have a lot planned. I have a lot coming up. I just bought my dressers for my room because he has a lot of stuff coming already. I'm gonna go buy paint soon. I'm gonna show you guys my room. I might show you guys my room soon in a different video, like a before and then an after, but I'm gonna paint my walls gray. His bassinet is already in here. It's like right behind me, right in front of me, and his changing table comes in like a couple of days. We're getting some more stuff tomorrow for him, so it's like I'm just trying to get everything together right now. I think last time I talked to you guys about the baby shower, I said I was having a drive-by baby shower. Now no more your girl is having a real baby shower. I am so excited that I at least get to have one normal thing during this pregnancy. Because you know, Corona messed up a lot, but at least I can still have a real baby shower, and it's gonna be so cute. I'm gonna vlog that for you guys. That's gonna be coming soon in April. So I'm gonna be vlogging that for you guys, and just a lot of stuff coming up. But yeah, you guys, other than that, me and the baby are doing great, wonderful, happy, drinking our water. And let me show you guys how chubby he is. Let me show you guys my chubby baby. Mommy's chubby baby. Oh, look at my baby. For you guys who don't know how to read an ultrasound, I don't want to be in the camera. Let me show you. So this is his chubby cheeks. One cheek, another cheek, his nose, his mouth, his eyes, and this eye kind of, y'all know how ultrasounds be. You don't get it perfect, but kind of like got cut off or something. Like other stuff is in the way of his other eye, but you guys can, for the most part, can see his little face, right? This is, I don't know what all this other extra stuff is on the side, but that's his face. Isn't he so cute? My niece, because I have this picture hanging on this. Oh shoot. I have this picture hanging on this as it's on my dresser where my TV is. And then my niece was like, "Oh, who is that?" I said, "That's my baby." She said, "He looks like a pumpkin." He does look like a little pumpkin. He's so chubby, y'all. That's my baby. But yeah, you guys, I can't wait to meet him. I'm so excited. These pictures, that ultrasound made me super, I mean, I was already super excited, but now it's like I can see what he looks like, and he's so cute. He's so cute. I can't wait to squeeze those little chubby cheeks of his. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. stay tuned for other videos and stay tuned for more of my pregnancy journey. It's almost over, y'all. 12 weeks left. I got 12 weeks left and my son will be here. That's crazy. But yes, you guys, so this is my 7-month update. And thank you guys for watching.